Okay, let me start by saying that I will not and will never know what I'm doing. That's a promise. So, Season 1, Episode 1 of Visions. Not to be confused with WandaVision. This is just Visions. The Duel. I absolutely love the art style. Why don't I just show you a few random bits of this sweet black and white with just a hint of color as I jizz in my pants. Ah.
Boner.
Anyway, this is only 12 minutes long, so there's not a whole lot to say, as you really only have enough time to set up something and then pay it off, with not much room for any side stories. A scary Sith woman attacks a village, and a Jedi samurai...
Unfortunately, I am not a Jedi.
Oh, I guess he's not a Jedi. Never mind. Anyway, he shows up and they fight for a very long time. It's one of the coolest Star Wars duels I've seen in a very long time as well. It's a bit like the fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith. If it wasn't so over the top, it becomes ridiculous.
Too much of a good thing here.
This episode isn't much more than an extended fight sequence, so there isn't much in the way of story, but it's a very entertaining 12 minutes. Now into Season 1, Episode 2, Tatooine Rhapsody. In this episode, a random punk band ends a concert with a bang, and a shootout when Boba Fett shows up.
I have business with the slug. Come along. Jabba's been looking for you.
Unlike the first episode, this is a lot more story, which makes it a lot more memorable. I mean, you might remember the duel as being really cool, but I bet you couldn't name a character trait about anyone in that wasn't related to fighting ability. That's because there weren't any. Anyway, I kind of love how soft the sci-fi is here in style. I mean, here's a guy who's 3 people mixed together. Why would anything evolve like that? But like anything else in Star Wars, the reason is that why the fuck not? Speaking of why the fuck not, it's really strange that considering all the other music in the universe sounds like the Mos Eisley Cantina song, it's weird this is basically punk rock from the 90s on Earth. I thought this was supposed to be a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Most great artists find mathematics troublesome, Kara. Only use your imagination.
Okay, the story is so lackluster that even though the characterization is a lot better than the first episode, it's just pointless nonsense. I actually don't really understand what the point of this series is at all, other than to showcase the animation, I guess. And also to show Jabba the Hutt dance, of course, because we all know we needed that to be burned forever in our memories. You know, I used to rate things with numbers and such, but I think I'm going to rate my number-based rating system with a 0 out of 0. See? Now I don't even know if it's good or bad.